Today,
we're
we're
taking a
taking
little
a
detour
little
from the grand
detour
styles
from
of
the grand
public
style of
architecture
public
we've been
architecture
studying
we've been studying
to look
to
at
look at
residential architecture
residential
in the United
architecture in the
States,
United States.
since this
Since
is
this
something we
is
can
something
all
we can
identify
all
with.
identify with,
I think it'll
I
help us
think
see
it
the
will help us
relationship
see the
between
relationship
the
between the
function of a
function of the
structure
structure
and
and
its
the
style or
style
form.
or form.
This has been an
This has
ongoing
been
theme in our
ongoing theme
discussions,
in our
and we'll
discussion,
be
and
getting
we
back
will
to
be
it in just a
passing
moment.
it just for a moment.
But
But
before we get
before we
started,
get
I want you
started,
to
I
take
want
a
you to
moment to
take a
think.
moment to think.
Does
Does
anyone know
anyone know
what the
what the
single most
single most
popular style
popular
for a
style
house
for
in
a
the
house
United
in the
States
United
is
States
today?
is today?
Bob?
Bob?
I bet it's the
I
ranch
bet
style
it is a
house.
ranch style house.
Well, in this
Well, in
area,
this
probably.
area, probably.
But are
But
we
aren't
typical?
we typical?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sue.
so.
How about the
How
kind of
about
house
the
my
kind of
grandparents live in?
migrants live
They
in?
call it
They call it
a Cape
Cape
Cod.
Cod.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Here's a
Here is
drawing
a
of
drawing
what we
of what we
consider
consider
of a
of a
classic Cape
classic
Cod
Cape Cod
house.
house.
These days,
These
you
days,
see
they
this
usually
style
style
all over the
all over
United
the
States,
United States.
but it first
It
showed
first
up in the
showed up
U.S.
in U.S.
Northeast, in the
Northeast
New
in the
England
New
region,
England region.
around the late
Around the
1600s.
late 1600s.
For those of you who don't know the Northeast coastal region, Cape Cod
Cape
is a
Cod is a
peninsula,
peninsula,
a narrow strip of land that juts out into the Atlantic. And so many houses in this particular style were built on Cape Cod, that the name of the place became the name of the style. Now, why did the Cape Cod style house become so popular in the Northeast? Well, one reason is that it's a great example of following function. We've talked about this design principle a lot, about form following function. And what did we say it meant? Someone give me an application of this principle. What does this concept, that form should follow function, how would it be applied to housing design?
Well, if it means that the design of a building should be based on the needs of the people who use it, then, well, the architect has to be very practical to think about the people who will actually be living in the house or working in the office building, whatever. So for the architect, it's all about the users, not about showing off how creative you can be.
Good. Of course, for a Cape Cod house, it might be even more accurate to say that form also follows climate. Who knows what the climate's like on Cape Cod? Cold in the winter.
And whenever I visit my grandparents, it's really wet. It's usually either raining or snowing or foggy and windy too. I guess because it's so exposed to the ocean.
That's right. So take another look at this drawing, and you can imagine how this design might be particularly helpful in that kind of climate. Notice how the house sits fairly low to the ground. This relatively low, compact structure helps the house withstand the strong winds blowing off the ocean. And look at the slope of the roof. The steep angle helps keep off all that rain and snow that accumulates in the winter. Another thing, Cape Cod houses usually face south to take advantage of the sun's warmth through the windows. That's helpful in winter. Now, what can you tell me about the chimney? About its location?
Well, it's in the middle because does that have something to do with heating the houses? I mean, since the heat never has to travel very far.
That'd mean you can heat the house more efficiently, right? Exactly. Now, see how the house has very little exterior decoration. That's also typical of early Cape Cod houses. The wind was one reason. Nothing sticking out that might blow away in harsh weather. But there was probably another reason, not related to the climate. More a reflection of rural New England society back then. You see, Cape Cod houses were not built in the big cities where all the rich people lived back then. These were modest dwellings. The people who built them simply couldn't afford lots of expensive decorative details. But it was
But there
more
was
than
more
just a
than
matter
just
of
a matter
money.
of money.
In these
In these
rural
rural
areas,
areas,
people
people
depended on each
depended
other
on each
for
other for
survival.
survival.
Neighbors
Neighbors
had to
got
help
to
and
help
support
and
each other
support
in a
each
difficult
other in a
environment.
difficult
So
environment.
you
So
didn't want to
you didn't
appear to
want to
be
appear to
showing
be
off.
showing off.
You'd want
You
to
wanted
avoid
to
anything
avoid
that might
anything that
set
might
you
set
apart from your neighbors,
for your
the
neighbors,
same
the
people
same
you might
people
need
who might
to
need
help you
to
someday.
help you someday.
So
So
all this
all
helped to
the
create an
very
attitude of
attitude of
conformity in the
conformity
community.
or in the
And
community,
you can
and
see
you
why
can
a
see why a
modest, a very
and very
plain
plain
style would have become
will
so
become so
widely
widely
imitated
imitated
throughout
throughout
rural
rural
New
New
England.
England.
It is plain,
It
but
is plain, but
it's nice looking.
it's nice
Good
looking.
point.
Good point.
And in
And
fact,
in
it's
fact, it's
precisely that
precisely
aesthetic
that
appeal,
aesthetic appeal,
the purity, the nearly perfect proportions of the house. That's another
That's
reason
another
for the
reason
Cape
for
Cod's
the Cape
enduring
Cod
popularity.
popularity.
Even in places
Even
where
in
the
the
climate's
places
so
where the
mild
climate
that
is
its
so mild,
functional
its functional
design doesn't
design
matter.
doesn't matter.
What